You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the March 25th meeting for the LaPorte County Solid Waste District Board. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
They do. How are you? Call to order. Let's begin with the pledge. Mr. Haney is standing. Lead the way, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Robin.
Commissioner Haney.
Present.
Commissioner Grammarosa. Mayor Dermody.
Present.
Mayor Nelson Deitch. Commissioner Hollifield.
Present.
Councilman Mullenhour.
Present.
Councilman Prespolinski.
Present.
Got a quorum.
Comments from the public or the board? Any comments? Please
I
come-
showed up today for a comment.
Please come forward.
Where's
State, if you could stand, and
Okay.
so the camera can see and state your name and address for the record.
Okay, my name is Tom Rector. I'm the owner of Bulldog Lawn Care and Landscaping here in LaPorte. And I just wanted to come this morning and voice my opinion on the whole dumping situation for businesses, local businesses and stuff. I can't speak for other companies and stuff, but I really rely on being able to dump here in the county. We spend probably $1,500 to $2,500 a year dumping, which I think is a lot for a small company. But you know, you put all these companies together, it's quite a bit of money. And I don't know, with the mishap that happened last year with the fire and everything, I would think that you know, the county would rely on that revenue to help, you know, with labor, costs for equipment, you know, repairs and whatnot. So I just want to show up today respectfully, hope that we can get that reversed around to where small businesses like myself can still dump here in the county. And I'm a LaPorte resident too, so. Other than that, I really appreciate you guys' time and listening to what I had to say, and
Thank you. Are there questions?
Yeah, I have a question, Mayor.
Yes.
So what burden is this gonna put on your business
It's a
by
burden.
not being able to dump here?
it's a burden for me, sir, because being a small business owner, I rent, I don't have no property or land and nowhere to dump my leaves and sticks and tree branches and stuff like that. And the volume that we do, we really need and depend on that dump. So, you know, I have nowhere to dump the stuff. And I run a landscape company, so we have a lot of leaves and sticks and whatnot, you know. So it's a big, huge inconvenience for me, and I'm sure with everybody else that doesn't have their own property.
So what are your plans going forward if you can't dump
Well,
here?
at the moment, I happen to find someone that's filling in a big ditch, like ravine,
Yeah.
and he's letting me dump for now. But I mean, you know, obviously when that's done, I'm not gonna have nowhere to dump. So it's just, and it took me a week or so to find that, through a friend, so.
And remind us though, Clay, to our point, as a part of the fire, we felt, because there were concerns on this board of everybody dumping, correct?
Well, we were concerned about the quantity we're
But
taking in.
I think there's a way around it.
And-
Just give us some time.
Yeah, our goal is, you know, we're working on the contract to get that cleaned up out there.
Yes, sir.
So once that gets cleaned up and we get organized with, you know, less coming in, we'll be able to get a better organization. Then I hope to come back to the board and ask that they rescind their rules and allow the contractors to come back in. Just right now, we're in like a reorganization stage. We just need the space that we have for our LaPorte County residents, not our businesses. And then, once we get cleaned up, we'll be back asking you to rescind those rules and.
Because the last thing we'd want to do is clean it all up and then
Again,
create a new problem.
I can tell you there is a business, I'm not sure the start date in KOP, but I was
Yes.
speaking with them. They're taking food waste right now, turning it into natural gas. They will be looking for bio material also, but I
Okay.
don't know when they're gonna start up. So when that becomes available, I'll get on the radio, let everybody know about that.
Okay, sounds good.
So, but we're aware of the situation.
Yes, sir, and I understand. I understand.
Tom,
that's-
thank you.
Yep, yes, sir.
Any other comments? Any other comments from the board? Yes, sir. Please state your name.
Bob Gerolds, 3001 South US 35, LaPorte. At one of the last meetings, I had offered to hold a training session on root cause analysis. And we had that about a month ago. And we invited CAC members. These two folks were there, plus there were a couple others. We also had a lot of Clay's staff, particularly from the recycle site, because I also believe that the people closest to a problem know what's going on. We had a good session. Why? That last why. And in talking with Clay, figured that the best thing for everyone would be to try to have a presentation to the board at the April 8th combination joint meeting with CAC board as well as the solid waste board. So I'm just telling you, we've had a meeting. We had a very good session, a lot of input, a lot of writing on the wall kind of thing, you know, take the easel, fill it up, tape it to the wall, keep on talking, narrow it down. We had like, what do we have, maybe 15, 20 different issues that we were talking about?
Yes.
And then narrow that down to the top 3. And
Which were?
I'll tell you later on.
That's the April 8th?
April 8th.
Okay, I will not be here. I'm testifying to the IURC.
Okay.
I want to make sure that Mr. BG can be here, so that's important to me.
Yep.
I feel the same way about you.
You know, we feel that we've identified several issues that when you go why, you come up with some answers. And, you know, Steve, you were saying spontaneous combustion.
Mm-hmm.
You're hanging there with that spontaneous combustion.
Yep.
But Steve, it's why did the spontaneous combustion happen? Why? Not arguing that it's not spontaneous combustion. We want to know how to fix it so it doesn't happen again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the group did. They sat down and looked at it. We'll make the presentation, but I just want to give you a heads up that A, we've talked, and B, we're looking forward to coming back in and making a presentation to you folks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Comments? Other comments from the board? All right, director comments.
First item I have is, thanks to Commissioner Hollifield pressing the insurance agent, they went back and looked at the policy again, and they came up with an additional $54,206 to go towards the cleanup cost at the compost site down there. So we have received that check, we put it in our account, and moving forward.
Thank you, Steve.
No problem. It's gotta be a pain in the ass sometimes.
Wish it was larger, you know, because we're looking at $365,000 to clean it up, but $54,000 is a start.
15%.
Yeah. Next item is, and Bob's pretty much discussed that, I was going to see if you would be interested in having that root analysis discussion at the joint meeting in April. So that's something that you can, you know, think about and reach out, but it'll probably be on the agenda unless I'm told not to put it on the agenda.
And the time frame, the time amount for that?
That
How
would
long
be-
is that presentation?
I mean, we spend about 2 hours on it, but I don't
We're
think
not
you need 2
here.
hours.
No, we're not gonna spend that kind of
Okay,
time.
okay.
We'll have we're gonna have the CAC is going to have a meeting prior to that meeting, so we can come up with a presentation for you, so I don't expect it to be a long, drawn-out process, but.
It'll just be the key points, basically.
The key points and some suggestions, things that we feel that need to be addressed.
Barring anyone from the board, we can add that to the board. Comments?
I'll make a
Or I
motion.
mean, to the
To the agenda
next meeting?
What do you think, about 30 minutes
Yeah,
max?
No more.
no more, no.
I have a motion from Mr. Howfield. Do I have a second?
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
We'll add it to the meeting. Thank you. New business.
Just brought to my attention, actually, since I was retiring, but our personnel policy says that we pay for 30 sick days upon retirement, and the county's policy says they pay 60 sick days upon retirement. Normally, we follow the county's policy, so I was hoping the board would accept the county's policy into ours and amend ours from the 30 to 60.
Have you earned that many sick days? Have you taken any, or?
No, I don't have 60, I have, I think, 40 on, I've
On
taken
file?
some, yeah.
Okay.
Is this specific to anybody?
Right, this time it'd just be myself, but
Just tell me everybody's bringing it up. It's amazing, that would be pretty much what the $54,000 covers.
Do I have a motion?
I have a question.
Please.
Okay, so what you're saying, Clay, is right now it's 30 days, and you want 60, for the director's job, 60 days.
for any employee of the solid waste district, it'd be 60.
For any employee?
Yeah.
Okay. So they get 60 days. Explain it a little bit more, how the sick-day system works.
It's an accumulation through, and you have to have 20 years in, actually, to get the 60 days.
12 days per
Per
year.
year.
for 5 years.
Right. And we get a day a month for sick days. And technically, they're intended for that, just that, to be sick. Sometimes we use them for personal days, but you can build up
Why
to.
has it come up now and hasn't come up this issue in the past?
At the council meeting, and this is in March, it'd be at the February meeting, they had 2 employees retiring, and when I seen the advertisement for 60 days on the agenda, I thought, that's not 60 days, it's only 30 days. We always follow the county. So I reached out to Monique, the HR person. She said, no, it was changed, it's 60 days. We just never realized it was changed and updated our policy. We always follow whatever the county passes, we usually adopt it, because
And that change had to be 10 years ago or better.
But it would address Mr. Turner's situation.
Situation, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what the policy is, but the question I got, it's the council's discretion, not the commissioners. But if you've only earned 40, why are we paying you 60?
no, you only pay 40. You don't pay
We
60.
just pay for
We can pay up
Just
to.
up to 60, okay, that's
The
what
maximum.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because we had a lady, that last year was announced her retirement, and it was quite a bit more than that. And then they took doctor down to 60. So, okay, so you only be going for what you've earned?
Right,
Okay,
correct.
okay.
I'll
Just-
make a motion to approve.
You shouldn't have hired such a healthy director. I could have burned him up sooner.
If I had sick days, I wouldn't be here every day, I tell you that.
I do have a motion, and I think we have more questions, but do I have a second?
I'll second that for discussion.
All right, comments? And this takes effect as of approval? Does it?
Yes, it's not an ordinance, so it doesn't need the 30-day advertisement, just,
But you're not gonna come before us, because you're a separate board.
correct.
Okay.
Say that again?
He wouldn't have to come before the commission to be paid, because he's taking care of his own board, a separate entity. You know, it's the government within the government.
Don, I want to make sure you get your points out.
And I'll be honest with you, this is a good job. You guys have been very good to me. So if you want to pass it, not being retroactive to myself, I'm okay losing the 10 days. I don't have a problem with that. So
10 days meaning because you're gonna get paid for 30 when you
30,
leave.
that's what our current policy says, correct?
Okay, so they've taken it from 30 to 60.
And I've included both the county's policy and then our updated version of our policy. It's basically the same thing. You got to have 20 years of service.
So you gotta have 20 years of service to get this? That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Just like the county.
Okay, well, I don't know what the county has. I know nothing about what the county has. So that's why I'm asking these questions. All right, so what will that cost the district?
It'll be 40 days times $75, so whatever that multiplies out to.
Well, you were gonna get the 30 anyway.
Right.
Correct.
So it's just 10 days.
So it's 10 days
$750 then.
$750. And must have a minimum of 15 years. So are they changing it from 15 years? Or no, that's for retired medical benefits?
Yes.
Question I have, and like I said, it's government within government. Why do we have two different policies? Shouldn't we make a motion that we follow the counties?
One is the county's.
This is the county.
Yeah,
This
that's
is your
what
guys'.
Monique
Okay,
said.
yours is 30, the county's 60.
Right, and we've always, like I said, when you guys pass something at your board meeting, like the holidays and stuff, I bring it to you and then we pass it. Somehow that fell through the crack that I just didn't see it, so.
This is just an addition,
Yeah.
adding D and E.
No, it's just adding that, cleared up the section in D, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, E.
That's a snippet from our handbook.
Because
that
you
was
just
updated.
added
Just
the last
changed it.
paragraph.
So it'd be an increase of $75, or $750 by going to this. How often has someone worked with solid waste for 20 years?
I think I'm the first one.
Congratulations, Larry. That's a long time.
It's a good run.
Condolences.
Excuse me, I've been here longer than that, and I can't even get it.
So I do have a motion and a second. Further comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Old business, resolution to obtain loan.
I brought this up before. We need to borrow the money to pay for the contract to do the cleanup down there. It's $365,000 because we approved a Homer tree service contract. So the bank always wants you to have some type of a provision that's either the minutes or a resolution that says the board knows that I'm asking for this. I took your advice from the previous resolution and I added the chairman's name on there. So the resolution reads the chairman or the executive director, whichever you choose to start the paperwork for the loan. I did go out and solicit 3 proposals. I received 2 back, one from First Source and one from our current loan, Horizon Bank. First Source's loan came back about $100 a month better than what we're currently paying. But they wanted to take all of our banking with them. They didn't want us to leave the bank, the checking.
They're sticklers for that.
So going back and doing the math, and I had Kathy do some figures for us, it looks like we're gonna get a better deal. Even though we're paying $100 more a month, we're gonna be making $300 more on our accounts a month by leaving our checking and savings with Horizon. So you'd be better
The
off.
interest rate they're paying up.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll come out ahead once you take away that $100 and I think it's a $75 a month fee for the new accounts. We're still gonna come out $300 a month ahead
Okay.
if we stay with Horizon Bank.
A month.
A month, yeah.
Okay.
And that'll vary slightly when we get our distribution, we'll get a lot more in interest because we'll have a larger amount of dollars there, yeah.
Did the board not want to see that agreement from our last meeting with the bank?
You haven't got it yet, have you? Because you won't get that till you sign for it.
Till we approve who we're gonna negotiate with, yeah.
Okay, so you're just gonna go back to Horizon and then bring that,
Yeah.
And extend.
Well, I won't bring it, if you approve it today, they'll just send like a DocuSign, and it'll probably come to the mayor's office, his chairman. He'll be probably the one signing it, unless they can get it done within the
I
next.
just thought we had Mr. Prisbalinski reviewing it at least before we sign it
Yeah, I'd like to look at it. Yeah.
at the last meeting. I thought we had decided, so if you want, just let him do, I mean, I as a board member trust Mr. Prisbalinski to review on behalf of the board.
Yeah. Because you're just gonna extend the terms on the current loan?
Right, we owe 2 years left on our current loan. We're probably gonna increase it by 3 years.
So go up to about 10 or 11 years then.
No, it'd be 5 years.
5 years, okay.
And the payment's gonna be about the same. It'd be about $102,000 a year.
Yeah, Mr. President, what I'd like to review it, but I would like the rest of the board members to review it too.
Just email it
Go
to
off
them.
of their recommendation, just not off of my recommendation.
So then, if just email it when you have it, we won't
Right.
wait for a board meeting, and can we, Doug, just say, okay, seen, approved?
So, well, if you do a motion today, just make it subject to any objections from the board members. And if there's an objection from a board member, we'll set it for a special meeting.
Okay. So we can just answer back the email, say it looks good, it looks
Yep.
fine, or question, okay?
Yep.
Do I have that
But you have to
motion?
make that decision here today.
I'll make the motion that after they send the loan documents, well, everybody just signify by saying yes or no back to the email.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Still need you to, if you're okay with it, to approve the resolution. That says
This
that's
one,
okay.
okay.
That says that's okay for us to go out and,
So can we amend the motion to
To
include
add
the resolution?
or you
Just
can
do
just,
a new motion, it'll
Okay.
be cleaner.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we adopt this resolution.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes.
And the original copy is down there in front of Commissioner Haney, if he would sign that and pass it down if he voted to approve it.
Contract with Homer.
So next item on our agenda is that we finally got the contract. It finally came in this morning, the final draft of it. The first two drafts I had sent to Attorney BG, and him and I kind of agreed on a couple points, and they agreed on the couple points. The only thing that they wanted to change is I wanted them to start within 30 days of you signing this. They wanted 45 days. They said they'll do their best to get it out there.
They gotta travel to set up.
And we've been since September, so I wouldn't think an extra 15 days would kill us, so.
Is that gonna affect the homeowners? Are they gonna be in the way of anything?
No, because most of the work's gonna be done up on the hill. We're staying down at the bottom there, grinding. Yeah, we're keeping the public out of there.
I think, Steve, you've been involved in this, correct? Any comments, thoughts, concerns?
The only concern I had, and they addressed it at the meeting we had, I mean, the difference between them and Pavey was astronomical, it was over $500,000. But this company agreed and assured us they're gonna haul all that off and get rid of it. And I think myself personally, I think the contacts that they have, is a difference. They're able to get rid of stuff a lot quicker and easier than most places are.
And it was really a pretty basic contract. I mean,
Yeah.
it says
Homer
exactly
will.
what we.
Yes, Homer will, yeah.
Exactly what we'd asked for, they had put in the contract.
Yeah, they put the contract, so.
Do I have a motion to approve the contract
With the mayor's signature.
with the mayor's signature?
I'll
Or
make a motion.
chairman's signature.
Do I have a motion, second, comment? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes.
And that-
Before we adjourn, go
That
ahead.
contract is in front of you, if you would sign that. No,
Is-
right there at the picture.
This is the original.
Yeah.
So, because we're running short on time to interview the process, or have the process for Mr. Prisbalinski, Mr. Molnauer, Mr. Howfield, and myself to interview the candidates, I mean, you three, we're gonna decide who we interview and then set that up. And again, Mr. Haney, you're welcome to be included in that. I think we're running short of time, so to do it correctly, Mr. Molnauer will be back in May. The discussion of allowing Robin to take over as interim director as of
April 3rd.
April 3rd.
April 3rd.
Do 90 days.
And however you decide, however the board wants to set that up for how long. Just know we wouldn't begin interviewing until early May.
There's 37 or 40 that's here.
Right.
So it shocked me when she's handed the stack.
And I don't know if you had a chance to
I didn't
look
glass
at it.
through them.
There's not really a lot of ones that you'd want to interview anyways. They're just not, when you do Indeed, they start sending you
Yeah,
everybody.
waitress and stray dog's not qualified.
Yeah.
We have 2 in-house, and Clay has also provided 2 additional
Okay.
resumes that might be worth interviewing.
Yeah, so we have 4.
Yeah, Mr. President, did you supply those today? Where's the 2 additionals at?
They're here. I didn't take the liberty of overstepping your guys' authority. We
Yeah.
already had a committee, so but if
I
you-
had asked Clay to say, hey, who
Send
do
them to
you
us.
see that stands out of 33 33 resumes, and you came up with 2.
Right, and I did run it by Councilman Mullenhour. I said, when you get a chance to look.
Yeah,
just
Mike looked at them.
See if your
Those are-
name's matching
those
my
are in our
name's.
packet already.
Yes.
Okay.
And
No,
I've made a
my-
copy
my-
for you if you want a copy.
No, I got them in here.
My point is, which one, I didn't see them. I haven't gotten them yet.
Oh, you haven't got the whole packet?
Yeah, I got the whole packet,
But
but
the
I didn't
2,
know,
they're
there
the
was
same
no
ones.
star on top of,
Oh.
these
I just
2
did it-
outstanding.
No, there wasn't at that.
Yeah, I just did it this week. I put together the extra.
That's what
2
I'm
names.
saying.
Yeah.
I
So
haven't
the-
got them yet.
So the 2 that Mr. Mollenauer and Mr. Turner said, hey, you want to consider these 2, so if we're going to do 2 in-house, 2 off of here, where are those 2 resumes?
They're right here. I got packets for the members if they
For
would.
the 2.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
those are already in here, but your recommendations are.
Right.
Okay.
Are these only the 2?
No, these are all 4.
Well, all 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
2
2 plus
out,
plus Robin
2
and
in.
Sasha.
Can you pass those out now?
Yeah.
Please. And so we have those 4. Should we also consider a CAC member to join us in the interview process?
So there was already 2 on there, I thought. Mr. Irwin.
Yeah,
Ms. Ficus.
Okay.
Yeah, there were 2, supposed to have 2.
This is your packets.
Oh, okay. And that'll be Ms. Ficus and?
Thank you.
Jim, Irwin.
Okay. So review these four, you have time. If there's any additional individuals that you would like to see interviewed, otherwise, we'll plan on these four. Do I have a motion to approve that?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Does that sound good, Doug? Further comment? So you will be back May 1st. So we will look, since Robin will be one of the interviewers, who can put down, who can schedule the time, work with the board to schedule interview time.
Our comptroller, correct? Can the lady in charge of the books, can she do that?
Lisa?
Lisa, yeah, I can remember her name.
No,
Okay.
Kathy,
Kathy's
Kathy.
is comptroller, Lisa is
recycling.
recycling.
Okay, so then Kathy will, Clay will set some dates up and maybe send to the board for that. You're back, so maybe the second week in May to do interview of these four individuals and anybody else that you see fit. And in the meantime, then how long do you want to allow Robin to be considered interim, which will also, I assume, adjust her pay to?
Say 90 days? Or not to exceed 90 days?
I don't know why you put an end date on it.
Because we can just change it at the meeting, or?
Well, I
Soon as
just,
you hire?
you don't need to have an end date, you just appoint her in an
Interim till-
interim.
Okay, that's
That way
sure.
because it kind of artificially creates a deadline we don't need to have.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
That's a
Yeah.
good point. So then interim, and do we believe that should include when that takes over as interim, the pay should change as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that a motion?
Make that a motion and, well, okay.
Tell me,
When's this bank loan gonna become due?
well, it depends on when come due for payment or?
No, I mean, when do we have to sign the documents for it? Are you gonna still be here, or is she gonna take care of
Yeah.
that?
Today, I'm gonna ask them to go ahead and start
Okay,
sending them to us.
okay.
They pretty much done.
Okay,
They
just gotta be sent over. Okay.
No, and then-
So you'll
yeah.
handle that one then?
Yeah.
Okay. So my motion that we appoint her interim director.
We do need to, as the mayor said, we advertise between 70 and 80,000 for the position. So maybe you might want to pick a number like, say, 75,000 and use that as your target date until,
What is the minimum for that position?
70,000.
7,000.
Repeat that.
When we set the advertisement out, we set it between 70 and 80,000.
Well, that's also gonna be negotiable.
Right, it's, you set the salary when it comes to that point. I don't know if you want to start it at the, like I said, I just picked the mean, 75,000. You can go to the low if you want. I mean, it's,
Yeah, this is for Robin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I make the motion and we set the salary at 75,000 for the interim director.
Second.
Motion and seconds, comments?
you will save some money because that increase from her current salary to the 75 is going to be minimal, 20,000 maybe, so.
Further comment? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Robin, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Clay, once again, thank you for all your hard work.
Service to see you on the 2nd of April.
Yes.
Or is that a surprise party? Big giant cake with dancer jumping out.
No, we got busted.
I do have a bit of housekeeping. Doug, back me if I'm right or wrong on this one. We have members, and it's not just this board, are not attending meetings at all. Now, doesn't state statute say that you're only allowed to miss 2 for a whole year? Or does that depend on the board?
I'm gonna have to check because these are not elected positions. Okay, the statute dictates, who's here.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to, let me take a look at the code, because I'm not sure.
I'm not sure we can remove elected
But that might be a
bodies.
case.
My first impression is no, we're stuck with who we have, and if they don't show, they don't show. But I need to confirm that.
Okay.
We're doing that in the city with appointed positions to individuals that aren't showing to meetings, removing them.
Yeah, because if they're not gonna show up, yeah.
We want to hear thoughts, so. Other comments?
One question, and I don't know if you can answer it yet. Is there any hours or days been set yet for weekend starting for the?
It'll be April
rep-
18th whatever the third Saturday in April
That's
is.
the, and it'll be
Okay, I
every
had a-
Saturday then?
Every Saturday after
I was
that.
asked about the other day on the radio.
Yeah.
I had a person ask this morning, so, okay, April 18th.
Yeah, it'd be that Saturday after Easter, right?
2 Saturdays.
2 Saturdays
Two
after
Saturdays,
Easter.
okay.
Yeah.
Don't ask him, he's a heathen.
Yes, it's the 18th.
Mr. President, comment, yeah. And I know it's happened before, happened again here today, on how the district has their handbook and how the county has their handbook. Then it comes back, well, we gotta start doing this because the county does it. And Robin, you know, since you're the interim, if you wanna start on it now, what I would like is a review of our handbook, what's not in that handbook that the county has. And let's get all this straightened out instead of these surprises coming all the time on how we gotta adjust what we're doing versus what the county does. Maybe it'll help us set our budget a little better too as time goes on, saying, okay, now we need another 20,000 or we need another 40,000 for this or that. So if Robin would, if you could start on that now?
Could we just say we use the county handbook?
The county is currently updating their handbook right now.
It's just the difference between the county
that
has
was
so
good.
many departments that
Yes.
are, you know, looking at it, their handbook, where we're just one big department.
I see Don's point, it would be much easier, I'm a stickler, let's have protocol across the board for everybody. So,
Well,
And-
probably we should wait till county.
We get ours done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
And
that's
just-
a good time.
Just for FYI or whatever, like last year, when I hit that milestone, we budgeted my payout. It's in this year's budget for the 30 days anyways. So it's not as though we're not expecting, and then next year we'll look and say, okay, next person has only got 9 years, so it's a long time. We don't need to put a payout in there for a couple more budget cycles.
Maybe those sick days will be revised.
Just kidding. Don't say that word.
Hurry up and do it real quick. All right, further comments from the board?
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Boiler up? Have a great day, everybody. And Mike?